Eagles, I'm Josh.
And I'm Jacob.
Today we're taking a look into words that describe our students' favorite superheroes, and the excuses that they might give.
Coming up next
on TCNN.
You're listening to Redneck.
God's creativity can be seen through the different personalities here at Tri-City.
Keaton asked some students what words they think describe themselves best.
Each student has a unique personality and contributes to class in different ways.
If I could describe myself in one word during class, I would describe myself as being funny because I like making my friends laugh.
I guess I describe myself in class as being efficient because, like, when we have an assignment to do, I'll just kind of get it done, usually as quickly as possible, and then if I have extra time at the end, I can do other homework in that time.
If I could describe myself in class in one word, it would probably be rambunctious, because I usually like the subject, but I'm kind of loud in class, and I can annoy teachers.
Our differences help to create a diverse environment in class and make the learning experience at Tri-City better. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Keaton.
Now we have Ella here in the studio with the announcements.
Hey Tri-City, it's your favorite Ella Mappin, and here are your announcements for this week. We have our first track meet at Orange Glen High School at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, a home softball game against Bishops on Tuesday at 4, a baseball game at Rancho Community Christian at 11, and a golf match on Tuesday. So please come out and show your support. Third quarter ends today, so I hope you guys got your grades up, and we also have an auction tonight. Our verse of the week is Peter 4:8, which says, above all, love each other deeply because love covers over a multitude of sins. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ella.
Next up, Carlos talked to some students about their favorite superheroes.
Everybody loves the idea of a superhero, but let's see what these people would choose for these crazy scenarios.
The three superheroes that I would choose in this apocalypse hypothetical would probably be, you have to go with Superman because he's the most OP. I would choose, probably Deadpool because he can't actually die from the aliens, so he's, survive forever.
I think that instead of a zombie apocalypse, I would probably choose Captain America, Iron Man, and Bruce Banner, because I feel like Bruce and Iron Man would work their science stuff.
Sounds great. In my opinion, I would choose Superman, Iron Man, and maybe the Flash. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Carlos.
Recently, there has been a slight stock market crash.
Luke brought Mr. Palmer in the studio to give his opinions on the event.
So what was the cause of this epic stock market crash?
There's two causes to this epic stock market crash. The big one, the obvious one, is the looming coronavirus scare, and it's causing more panic probably than it needs to, but supply chains, goods that have to come from China or other parts of Asia to America, are being cut off and slowed down, and so people are responding to that out of fear, and so they're pulling money out of the stock market. That's fear number one. Fear number two is the potential that a socialist would win the Democratic nomination to become president, Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
And so if he wins, then the stock market will just disappear, possibly, who knows.
Yeah.
It's unprecedented, so we don't know what his policies would be. But investors feared him winning, and so they were pulling back. And when he lost miserably Tuesday, there was this huge rally on Wednesday. The stock market shot up like 5%. Okay. But we're back to the coronavirus fear, and so now it crashed again today.
Okay, thank you for that in-depth analysis. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Palmer, for giving us some good insight on the important topic.
I know when I don't turn my homework in on time, I'm often ready with an excuse to give teachers, and I know I'm not alone. Here's Gabby with that story.
Throughout the day, teachers hear a lot of excuses from students. Here are some that you might have heard before.
Excuses I usually give to teachers is that I did it but I left it on my desk.
I personally don't try to make excuses because I usually do my work on time. But A frequent one I hear is usually, oh, I slept in, or I didn't hear my alarm go off. It's kind of just lame.
An excuse I use for not doing my homework is me having practice.
Now you know what to look out for, teachers. Just kidding. Let's stay focused and finish out the year strong. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Gabby.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week.
See you next time
on TCNN.